Hmm? Yeah. Why you keep putting that backwards? Why you keep putting that backwards? Why you keep putting the shirt backwards? Well, maybe it's a good thing. Okay. Can I get some water? Can I get some water, please? What I am doing, I am writing a prayer. You see, I'm writing a prayer. I write it down because at the end I'm gonna after praying it a number of times. You see, that's what I say to people. I don't do ritual. I pray. So writing a prayer, there is nothing wrong in writing a prayer. I can pray and burn my prayer without a candle, and I can burn it with a candle. But actually, this is to reverse. I have to reverse because they attack me every day, so I have to do reverse every day on a daily basis. Sometimes, like right now, I'm writing it in English. I can translate it into another old ancient language on another. Most likely, I would put it on Google Translate and then write down the translation into a paper like this and burn instead of burning the English one, because sometimes certain things that you need to do, you do it in another language instead of English, French, Spanish. They are ancient language that you can make it instead of the common languages. Okay, so they follow me everywhere. There is an energy that comes from them that talks to me meaning I understand, I feel the energy and understand exactly what it is. Then I would see exactly what I needed to see. The person is running away or the vehicle is just take off at the time I notice them. Once my eyes just lift and then they'll take off, pull out. So these are energies that tells people exactly what you are. So what they plan, I believe, is to try to kidnap, because they come with pickup trucks, they come with many other trucks, they come with like things that can carry your body. Okay. And I have books with angels' names that depending on what I need, I pick a certain angel's name depending what I need to handle. Okay, I need to charge. Hold on. Yeah, I had to charge. I plug the phone.
is Sean Brasney, Sales Director for Monex Deposit Company. We have some exciting news to share with you. When we came out with the Constitution, the US dollar was backed by gold.
Yeah.
And our coinage was also backed by silver. In pre-64 dimes and quarters, you actually have 90% silver in those coins. In pre-1970 half dollars are actually 40% silver, what they call copper sandwiches, because they're made up of silver and copper. But our US money was backed by precious metals. Now, we no longer have a US dollar that is backed by gold, it's gone fiat, but you can still get 90% silver coins that have been taken out of circulation for years. Investors have been hoarding those and collecting those for years. In fact, Monex Deposit Company started.
David. Huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'm not going to complete the whole prayer here because it's something that I have to do 11 times, so it's gonna take a while. Now I'm on the second time, so it's gonna take long. So I'll leave it like this, and I'll finish after I'm done. I'm not gonna show which book it is, but it's the book that I use for backfire. And then this book, I already covered the cover. People don't need to know what I use for my protection. So this I use for protection, okay? All right. Yeah. So, and this is for backfire. If I need to call judgment, I call judgment with this book. If whatever I need to do, reversal, to return something, judgment, what else? Binding, I don't need to tell everything I say, but this is a book like this I use for everything that is going back. Now, those who talk about, many people complain about their karma. People act as if they've been attacked when they know for sure that it is what they sent out that coming to them. I was sure that the Mason was a clean group. I was sure because I deal with them a lot. And certain things I learn from them. But I never thought I would have to use them. But it looks like some of them I had to use many times. Because I never knew people would be coming after me without knowing me, without me doing anything to them. What I call it, you place whatever they fear before them. That's what I pray for. Like, they don't fear God. But if they come after me, they don't fear God because I carry the presence of God. I carry the presence of God again. If you come after me, full force, and with what I carry, with what I have, God has placed in me, therefore you don't fear God. Whoever is dealing with people like this, and it's not just one, many, you have to place whatever they fear. So whatever they fear becomes their God. So you have to put their gods in front of them for the reversal, to make it easy. Okay? For instance, God told them to stop bothering me many times. You can't even count. They continue. God said that I am His. They continue. The demons that they used to do witchcraft told them to don't do this because that person is this, that person is that. They're more to listen to the devil than to God. So when I do my prayers, I pray in ways where I place the spirit that they fear in front of them. Now make it make sense. How are you getting attacked? How are there people doing things against you when you were the one who sent to them first? Right? That's a good question, isn't it? When you see you've been hit back with your own energy, this is when you back up. So instead of backing up, you use your ego and your evil, your wickedness. It's like, how do they call it? Double dip? You double dip. And then you don't expect your karma to double dip. Come on. Make it make sense. It's the same way of the husband that beat the wife many times. The wife has to split. If you don't love me, let me go. You will find a woman you love that you won't have to hate. I'll find a man that loves me that will not hate me. Therefore, let's split. Oh, damn, bitch! You just want to go to another man. So now tell me something. When that woman walk away from you in silence without saying anything, and now that woman deserves to die, now that woman is crazy because he moved away from an abusive man. Now for a second case, a husband who lives a double life. He sleeps more out than he sleeps inside the house with the person that he marries. And even ended up catching HIV from the concubine that he lives with, because he doesn't live in my house. He only comes every 2 weekends. When he comes for the 2 weekends, he just has sex for the weekends and then he leaves. He comes on Friday night, then he leaves on Sunday morning. So it's only 2 nights he comes to have sex. But me, who didn't pay attention to anything, I didn't care about that. I don't bother nobody about anything. I don't. You choose to do your thing, I let you do it. Because I know when I pray, it's gonna come and work. Because you live in a double life. I'm not doing anything to you. You start accusing me of doing things when you even... Do you know that man had put all his burden on me? In 2010, he come from Haiti. I went out with a friend called Allison, an old friend. We're not friends anymore because now he's in the group against me. I don't know how much they offered Allison to accept to come against me, because that was a good friend. She called me sister. Okay? So, that man came from Haiti one time in 2010. He came back and then, I don't know, there was an issue with his sister that came to stay with us. An issue that I don't open my mouth with the sister. Whatever the sister does, I don't like, I go to my husband and say, can you talk to your sister about this? Hey, women don't do this anymore. Coming to you and ask you to talk to your sister, they'll deal with it. But that's their house. But me, I don't look at it like this. I talk to you, I say, talk to your sister. What's wrong? What is he doing? I'm like, she this. I say what she does, and then I said, okay. He said you will talk to her for me. Do you know the issue that went between me and the sister? Later on with him, I started to experience certain things that kind of make me look back. This issue was because of the chairs in the living room that I watch every December before January 1st. Because I clean all my furniture, everything, I wash everything. Then all of a sudden my house started to be dirty. The kids keep dirty in the place, and I have to complain. What's going on? Why is my house dirty? Because I was cleaning my house, the sister didn't want certain things. Now they went into witchcraft for me not to feel to clean my house anymore. So now make me make it make sense. So a husband, instead of going and talk to the sister, you go against your wife by doing witchcraft on the wife not to clean anymore to please your sister who occupies the living room and the wife cannot clean. Make it make sense. Besides, you keep sleeping with another woman. This is where you live, and you just come to my house every 2 weekends, every second. Let's say every other weekend for sex and leave, and you pretend you come. You pretend to come and see the children, but you end up in my bed and have sex, right? Okay. So the wife walk away before she catch the HIV from your. She deserves to die. So you don't know how to receive a no. Now you get Masons with lies to gather against that wife, and then they don't consult spirit to see if you're lying to them. So they're just interested in killing and help you destroy. I command you to come clean. Oh, God will do it for you. The first husband I left, I went to a neighbor's house when I left him because I was not working. I didn't have nowhere to go with my child. The neighbor just moved there, just purchased the house. I told her my problem. She said, listen, I just purchased this house. I don't have an extra room, but problem of a woman is for all women. Come and stay in the living room. I didn't get any furniture for it yet, so you have the whole living room to live. I was like, really? She said, yes. A woman's problem is supposed to for all women. And I went there for about a week, and I got in contact with my cousin. My cousin picked me up, and I went and stayed with my cousin. Do you know that the men walk around and say that I left him for another man? While I was with my cousin, now I met somebody. Now, did I leave you for another man? So the thing is that they just have to dirty my name. They just have to dirty my name, brother. Yeah. Yes, so they don't tell the truth. I know they don't tell the truth. Because in order for so many people to come after me like this without knowing me, they don't tell them the truth. They tell them that I'm the one who do them bad, I'm a whore, I'm a this, I'm a that. They even put my picture in somebody else's body, or they even have someone I was with to record us and put me on the dark web for porn. They're making money with my video of sex without me knowing, and then they function in secrecy, and they don't want you to know anything. But listen, 210 people in my platform as subscriber. I only know about 5 of them. Dead serious. Everybody in the rest of the 195, I would say about 4 of them use different names. Let's say 6 to be fair. After that, every single 179 use the name of Elon Musk. That's what they use, the name of Elon Musk. This is why you be hearing me talk sometimes on the videos. I said I don't know what the affiliation is because he might need to patent his name. I'm trying to go to the subscribers. Okay, for some reason this one, I'm gonna try a different way. Okay, so that way give me the people up here. It shows me, I don't know that lady, don't go after her. First time I see that face. The people that I am subscribed to, but it doesn't show me the one that subscribed to me. But in this one, that's the one that I'm doing the video with is the one that has the 210 subscribers. About 179 is Elon Musk in different ways. They scramble and scramble. Some just say Musk. Someone will say Elon Musk. Some say Elon something. So I don't know what the affiliation is. So many people, more people on that platform. I don't know where they come from. I don't know. All I know is that there are many people with that name hiding behind the name of Elon Musk. Therefore, he might be innocent of that many account. Because even in the WhatsApp accounts, on the WhatsApp accounts, they say Elon Musk. This one has that. This one has that. Okay? All Elon. About 3 of them not Elon. Do you see? Do you see? About 3 not him. The one that I'm using for the video has about, I would say, between 45, 50. If it's not 50 or more. I am sure many are hiding behind that name. But I don't know. And I'm not trying to look for the affiliation. I don't. Because I don't care. Because when I need to be careful of him, God will let me know when to be careful of him. Trust me, and God himself will just remove me away from him. Because God doesn't play. When God was removing me from my ex-husband's house, I didn't have a place to go. I tried to go to my sister's house. Every time I try to leave, he come and get me. Every place I go, he found me. So the day that I went to that neighbor's house, in the morning after he punched in my head, I still have the bump in my head. It was somewhere, yeah, right there. I have the bump. I prayed after that. I said to God, I tried to leave many times, he come and get me. The day I leave, he cannot find me. This means that's the day you deliver me from him. I did the prayer in the morning. It wasn't It wasn't 3 o'clock. It was, let's say it could be one something going to 2 or 2 o'clock. And that lady came in. That lady that I call neighbor is not even on my street. I just not gonna say his name, her name. She came to visit her mother because her mother was my landlord at that time. She came to visit the landlord, her mother. And then, she's nice, so nice, a Christian. That one I call a Christian. For the time I know her, she was a Christian. She said, "How are you?" I'm fine. And I'm like, I don't know. Something told me to open up to her. I opened up to her. And she asked me, "Are you serious? Are you sure?" I said, "Yes. I've been beaten up for the amount of time I've been with him." He said, "He doesn't look like it." I said, "Yes. And I don't do nothing to him. Sometimes he comes from work. He just came from work and then he started beating me up. I would be laying on my chest and then a punch on my back. Bam! They say you are whore for good. Then I would have to turn around and to see who hit me, and that was my ex-husband. I was like, what? What did I do to you? I was already crying when he walked in because I had my period at that time. I was in severe cramp. So he didn't get the chance to ask me what's wrong because he punched me first. And I was like crying and I turned, "What did I do to you?" And he said, "Oh, you a bitch. They say you are a whore. You are a whore for me." I was like, "What did I do?" I come to work, I work hard, I come from work and I don't see any food. I was like, "What? You don't see the pots on the stove? I heard you go through them. I just came to lay down. I was getting ready to cook, and that's why you see the pots on the stove. I come to lay down to see if the pain can go away." Now, normal people will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." No. He started to beat and beat and beat. "Bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. They say you're a bitch for real." Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. They told you I was a whore, then you moved me in. Why? What was your agenda? They say I'm a whore, and did you just take me to beat me up and mistreat me, abuse me? Every time I ask a question to reason with him, I got another punch or another slap. Then I'm like, "Do you know even my dad never touched me? I never got beaten from my dad. For some reason, I had a way in my mother's house. Even if they beating everybody else, once they get to me, they stop." So whatever they were looking for, it's either I give it back or I say I had it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie because I didn't die to my parents. I may have given the truth too late. The other two already got beaten, but me, once they get to me, I say, "Mom, I took it." And that happened one time. And then my mom would be like, "You see. She waited for the other two to get beaten and she said she had it. What did you do with it?" I said, "I bought cookies for everybody." My mom said, "Oh, you bought for everybody." And my mom walked away. I don't lie. Listen, I am probably the only person who doesn't lie. Probably who doesn't lie. You think God's the only example he has on earth? Is God gonna let you take her life like this? Don't you see how many years God let me survive abuse? Excuse me, itchy. 52 years. My mom and dad never beat me, but they sold me to the devil. get some water. That's funny. Even that shocked me, huh? Your mom doesn't beat you and things like that, but they brought the devil home to pick you up. The devil ended up leaving alone. Not this one. Not this one. This one is mine. Let me drink some water. All right. I go to the store, they follow me. And all I do, even though I mind my business, mind my business, I walk out and go to the store. A black pickup truck follow me. According to the story I know about Mason, Massachusetts is a state that is very deep in masonry. Connecticut. I would say the whole 13 colonies. Florida is less than the others, but they're high on witchcraft. So, if I have the same knowledge that you have, plus a certain ancient knowledge that I have from my ancestors, because we don't have the same ancestors, so certain information I have, you don't have, certain you have, I have, because we don't have the same ancestors. My ancestors, the ancestors that I have are ancestors of heaven. The ones who didn't kill anybody. The ones who ascend. These are my ancestors. Remember what Jesus said to the disciple about this is your mother and things. What did Jesus say? My mother is the one that follows me. My father, the one that follows me. My brother, sister, or whatever, disciples are the ones that follows me. So, with the way I do my prayers, do you think I attack anybody? I attack nobody. If I were attacking anybody, do you think God will stand with me like this? My ancestors will turn their back because they don't take pleasure in wickedness. If you knew my mother's father, this was a man of God that didn't play. According to the story that I am told, this is a man of God where you only cross the threshold into his yard. You were sick, you healed. So do you see where I got that presence from? That energy? God gave it to them and I got it from them. This is why they have chosen me, because they saw my heart. I don't go for what does not belong to me. I don't steal, I don't kill, I don't destroy. And I don't lie. I don't lie so much. This is why I always tell the men that I am with, I said not to worry about this. You can give me chain. Oh, make the chain long. It's not gonna not anywhere, because the day I cheat on you, I'm coming and tell you that I leave you because I did something. So I put the men clear. And 2 times I needed to leave a man. I lie on myself in order for them to leave me alone. That's the only way I lied. Because I wanted my peace. Shit, I lied to get my peace. One in 1997, excuse me. The other time in 2001. Somebody I don't meet, I don't see. I said my first husband that I sleep with him to leave me alone, because once I know once he hears that I say I sleep with that, oh, he's gonna, yeah. But that's not the time I left him. I was trying to make him leave me alone. He didn't want to leave me alone, so I lied to him to leave me alone. He still didn't leave me alone. So when I noticed he still didn't leave me alone, so I ran away. I'm a runaway woman. I'm a runaway wife. With my lips. At the time I lie on this man for my freedom, I never saw him. That was his friend, and I would never do him that favor. I would never do that favor to him. Do you think God would stand by me and protect me the way he protects me if I were attacking anybody? If I were wrong with anybody? Don't you know my prayer says, if I knew these people and I have wronged them, let them succeed. But if I don't know them, they don't know me, and I never harm them, I don't do nothing to them, let them fall like raindrop. Let me look like for sesame seed. Let me show something. I mentioned it one time, but I never got the chance to show it. Can you count these? I'm sure there is a depth in that picture. Can you count them? This is how I ask for my enemies to drop like sesame seeds. Uncountable sesame seed amount. If I don't do nothing to them and I don't want them, and I need everyone involved, everyone participating, The one paying the money, the head of the snake, the one that is paying money to strangers to keep his identity hidden. I want the head of the snake. And the enemy must drop like rainfall and like sesame seeds. Now, if somebody pray like this, do you attack anybody? Make it make sense. You invade somebody's house. The woman can be bathing, showering, you in the bathroom with her on the wall. Men and women, because my sister does it. So somebody bind you with your action and make sure what you do to them happen to you. Tell me something, make it make sense. Did you get attacked by no one, or your own energy beat you? A bunch of water rituals, moon rituals, death spells. So you expect somebody to just sit and receive death spell, even though it's revealed to them that a death energy is coming by. Someone like me, when you send it, I feel it before it arrives. And I know it's gonna be done before you do it. Every witchcraft is reversible. Every witchcraft can be cancelled. Especially, it's a contract done without the victim or the target knowledge or permission. You cancel the assignment and return it to source. Ricochet to everyone involved in the conspiracy. A plot is also a conspiracy. I'm gonna go and finish writing my prayer. This way I can burn it before it's dark outside. What time is it? Yeah, it's 2:55. By 5 o'clock, I want to be able to burn it already. Lord, have mercy on me. I got to go finish writing my prayer. Sometimes you come, honey, I'm writing a prayer or I'm already burning a prayer. I'm always doing something except when I lay down on that couch. I remember telling you already, it's a daily attack I'm under. Daily attack, and I have to fight it every day. The same day they do things every day, I have to fight it every day. make it make sense.